whole plan is you or your team regional director in the next 90 days. If you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, give me a little wave. There's a little hand icon on your GoToWebinar control panel, and with a little arrow, that is your way of staying connected to us. So if this is your first time on tonight's webinar, then let me just give you a little rundown before we get started. There's a little thing on your computer screen called the GoToWebinar control panel. On there's only a couple of little things that you can do. One of them is wave at me. And so you'll see a hand with an arrow. So by all means, wave at me as we go along. There's another area where you can ask questions. So there's a little box there that you can chat with us, and one of the organizers or administrators in the background will make sure that you get your question answered. Now, no laughing. We're all had big days today. I have as well. So, welcome. My name's James Hannon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder, along with my wife, Casey, of the A-Team. We are Silver Presidentials with Nanotech. We've been with the company now for over 15 years, and it's been such a blessing. So that's enough about me, and that's enough about all of the stuff. So if you've got questions along the way, please ask. And please stay connected with us by waving your hand at me along the way. That's my way of making sure that you're still connected with us and that you're listening. Listening is good. I like feedback, but not through speakers. Anyway, that's another thing. I like having fun. Okay, so this slide that you see on front of you, before we get started and we start talking about you moving and you getting some results, excuse me, in the next 90 days, excuse me, or the next 12 weeks, I want to, I guess, ask why. What do you want? You know, if in 2 to 5 years' time, money and time were no longer an object in your life, what would you do differently than you're doing today? Ask yourself this question. What would you do differently? The reason I ask you this is because this whole business, and not just this business, but life, is all about chasing your dreams. It is. It's about chasing the desire, the dream that you have in your heart, and making that a reality. You know, for some people, it's the reality of being able to take time off whenever they want. You know, on Friday afternoon, I decided to knock off at 3:30. Now, I know that may not sound early and all that stuff, and I'm a Silver Presidential, so we should be able to knock off at any time, and you know what we do, but because we have a big business, but more than that, we have a big dream, you know, I work long hours because we're working towards something, but on Friday afternoon, I decided I wanted to knock off a little bit early because I wanted to go buy a chainsaw. Now, not a cheap chainsaw that's $100 you buy down at Bunnings, you know, one of those good ones that I could use to really chew up some wood and get some firewood for the family, you know, one of those good ones. You know, it was $700, which, you know, it's not a lot of money, but it was nice to be able to go out and spend it and not have to worry too much. You know, but the thing is, I didn't have to ask the boss if I could take time off. You know, I've been watching Naomi and some of the team put up photos on Facebook saying, I'm the best boss, because I don't have to ask to have time off. I love that. What would it be like for you to not have to ask the boss? Give us a little wave if you like to not have to ask the boss to have time off. Give us a little wave if that's you. Absolutely, that's what we're talking about tonight. So for you, it might be time. What about travel? You know, is it to go and see another country? You know, we've been able to travel all over the world and take many of our leaders with us as we've traveled. Places like we've had a cruise to up Alaska, we've had a Caribbean cruise, we've been to Bali, to New Zealand, Hawaii, to the mainland of the USA. We've been to Mauritius, we've been to Tahiti in those bungalows over the water. We've done some amazing things. We've been to Germany, Italy, the UK, all because of this business. That doesn't include the ones we've paid for. They're just the ones that have been paid for by Nanotech. So give me a little wave if traveling for you would be a good thing. Being able to say, I'm going on a holiday, thank you very much. Give me a little wave if that's you. I want to go on a 5-star holiday. I want to have everything paid for. I want a butler to come to my room and serve me. I want to be able to have freedom. Give us that wave. What about for others who want to give back? You love the idea. You look at the need in your society, your church, the things that are important to you, and you go, well, I want to be able to give into those, but I'm never able to give enough. For Casey and I, we've given away hundreds of thousands of dollars because the opportunity's been there and we have the money to give. Who'd love to be able to do that, to give whenever you want to give, to whatever you want to give and the amount you want to give? Give us a little wave if that's something you'd like to be able to do. I'm glad. What about security? You know, is it the looking at the future and going, hey, you know what, I haven't got much in retirement. I haven't got much set aside for superannuation or my retirement fund. I'd like to have a better security. Or you're a single mum, or you're a mum or a wife, and you're looking at your wife is working really hard, but you're not getting anywhere. You know, you've still got the same debts. You've still got the same problems with finances and things like that, and you go, well, there is no security in that. I'd like my husband to work less and have him home more. Or I'd like my wife to not have to worry about going to work. What about you? Give us a wave if security is something you're looking for. Security for you, security for your children, security for your family. Absolutely. And freedom. Freedom to be able to walk into a car dealership and say, you know what, I'll have that one, thanks, and I'll have it in this color. And don't worry about telling me the price because that's just the one I want. And I'll pay cash. Thank you very much. You know, if that's you, give us a wave. You know, to be able to say, I'll buy that car. I'll buy that home. I'll just do what I want. You know, that's your dream. What's it given to us? Well, it's given to us around the $2 million US dollars. It's given us holidays. It's given me the ability to stay home with my children and watch them grow up. You know, I'm here as they walk out the door. I'm here when they come home. I'm always here. They probably say, Dad, you're always here. And I say, I am. And I think that's a nice thing. Who'd like to be home for their kids when they walk in the door? Or have you know, who'd like to know that they're always there for their kids. They don't have to worry about missing a school event because they're always there. My daughter Hope, or one of our daughters Hope, she won't tell us when the school event's on because she doesn't want it to turn up. Whereas Samara just came to me today, our oldest one, and said, hey, Dad, do you want to come and look at how we grow things at the school? And I said, Dale, do you want me to come? And she goes, I'd love it. You know, she told me she wants me to come. She wants me to come to the school and watch how they set up their ag area and all this sort of stuff. So I went to the school on Wednesday to spend a little bit of time with my daughter at school. You know, who'd like to be able to do that? Your son comes home and says, Mum and Dad, or Dad, could you come to the school just to hang out, just to spend some time and not have to worry about the boss saying things like that. You know, saying, no, you can't. You know, well, that's what this business allows you to do. You know, I've got a dream. I want to get my Maserati. I haven't got a Maserati yet. I want to get one. I'd like to have a holiday unit. I can go spend time over the water with my kayak lined up here. But, you know, we've been able to sleep in. I've been able to hang around the hammock in Tahiti. I've been able to watch our team be recognised on stage. I've been able to hang out with famous people like Wayne Pierce here and Michael Clark. I've had dinner with Michael Clark and his wife. It's been incredible. I've got to make new friends. You know, this is just one of my friends. I like Haslin Shawn. He's a great guy. You know, to hang out and have a cocktail together. You know, please don't feel bad if I haven't got your photo up there as a new friend. That's just one I've pulled here. You know, it's fun. Would you like to be able to go on a holiday where you're in a bungalow and you're over the water? These are all of the things that we've been able to do. The next question is, why do you want it? Why do you want it? What you want is different to why you want it. You know, the why really does penetrate deep. The why makes you think a little bit more. The why to me is about value. The why to me is about purpose. The purpose of being a dad, the purpose of being a husband, the purpose of being a leader. I thought about this over the weekend a lot, that, you know, leadership requires a lot. It does. It requires us to step up when no one else wants to step up. Your children are asking you to step up. Your dreams are asking you to step up. Why do you want it? Because when you know what you want and then you know why you want it, you'll do a lot more. So we have a very simple methodology within our business. It's so simple. You know, it's so simple that anybody can do it. And this is the reason why I was able to be a success, because I want you to know something. I'm a dork. I really am. You know, I had a friend who used to call himself a knucklehead. I wouldn't say I'm a knucklehead, but I tell you what, I'm a bit nerdy sometimes, and a bit of a dork, and I'm a bit of you know, I'm not really as smart as some of those academics that are out there, but gee, I love what I do. Gee, I love people. I love the idea of chasing a dream and being challenged. And in this business, that individual, which is you, can achieve some great things. You know, so our simple methodology is this. You make a list. The money is in the list in this business. Some people don't like the idea of making a list, and I can understand that. But if we go back to those slides we just talked about before, I need to ask you a question. Are you prepared to get over the things you don't like? Are you prepared to get over the things that you don't like, that don't work for you? Give me a little wave if you're prepared to get over the things you don't like. And just realize that, okay, those things, that me not wanting to do certain things and me doing the same things I've done over my life really have got me where I'm at right now. To get where I want to go, I need to change. So part of that is you're going to need to make a list. It's really simple. The next part is you're going to need to contact and invite those people to see a very simple presentation. You know, you're speaking to these people all the time. You are. You chat with them, you message them, you have fun with them. I want you to be exactly the same with them as what you would be. Every business is about contacting and inviting prospects. And there's something exactly the same that goes on here. What happens, though, in many businesses and in many other network marketing companies is that they blow their friends out of the water. We don't do that. We make it really simple. In my entire 16 years with Manatech, even though some of my friends have said no and they may not like network marketing, they know that we're still friends. They know that it's okay with me if they're not in my business, but they also know that I don't care whether they join or whether they don't, because I'm going to be a success whether they're in or whether they're not. That was my attitude. I want your attitude to be the same. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So please stick with me here. Your attitude needs to be with everyone around you. I'm going to be a success. This is going to be successful whether you're in or whether you're out. If that part doesn't bother me. What is important to me is that I made the offer. And then what you do is you just become better. Just like it, any job, being a parent, I would hope as parents we look at ourselves and become better. As friends, we look at ourselves to become better friends, better parents, better spouses or partners. You know, we look at ourselves to become better. And it's the same in this business. We look at ourselves to become better. The next, we want to invite them to a presentation, a very simple presentation, and then do a follow-up and getting started. So let's look at how that goes. First of all, remember, this webinar is an action-based webinar. It's all about you moving. It's all about you getting results, right? So give us a little wave if that this month, in the next 3 weeks, you'd like to have made money. I mean real money, so money that goes directly into your bank account. Give me a little wave if you like the idea of making money. Great. That's what we're talking about tonight. Now give me a wave if you don't like the idea of making money. Okay, just hit the hand button if you don't like the idea of making money. Just raise your hand. Great. Oh, someone put their hand up. No, don't put your hand up about not making money. You want to make money. I know that sometimes. Sally, I'm picking on you now. Stop it. I know you're hassling me. Stop it. Sally's decided to put her hand up. Sally's a national director in our team and an incredible leader, so we're just going to have this team knows how to have fun, let me tell you. So we all want to make money. Money's a good thing. Some people are afraid of money. They're afraid because they think, oh, money's evil. Money's not evil. It's what we do with that money. Okay, Sally goes, I was trying to put my hand down. Sorry, she just sent me a message. She's awesome. Anyway, money's not evil. But you get afraid of money because sometimes people think that money's going to make you evil. Money's going to change you. Money doesn't change anyone. Money just makes a person more of who they are. So are you a nice person? Are you a good person? Do you have a good heart? Well, I'm pretty sure that's who you're going to be more of, because I haven't met too many people that are in this industry that aren't that kind of person that hangs around, if you know what I mean. I haven't met too many people that get started with us that isn't a nice person, that has a good heart. So don't be afraid of money. So you're going to write your list. So what I want you to do is we're going to write the list right now. And you're going to write a list of 20 people. One of the, let me show you some ways to do it. You have your Facebook list, okay? So you can come here into Facebook. You can see my screen here, and you can go over here to Facebook. What have I done here? Okay, and you can go to your profile, okay, and you can see my beautiful mum. Isn't she wonderful? She gave me a little scare there a week and a half ago, but she's decided to stay with us. And this is Bambi. We ate Bambi tonight. It was a deer that a friend of mine shot. I shot one before that we ate, and it was good. Anyway, I'm sorry. And just gotta have fun. So you can go to your friends list here, okay, and you can write down the names of the people that are your friends on Facebook. So if, you want to find the ones that you're close with, you take those names and you write them down. Other names that you can take are from your phone. Go to your friends list on your phone and write those names out on a piece of paper, and then go to your address book. Now go for it. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to write down 20 names. That's all. I just want 20 names down on a piece of paper. So once you have done that, can you please hit the hand button and leave your hand up? Okay, if your hand won't stay up, I need you to write in the little box that you have done it. Okay, in the questions area or in the chat box that you've actually done that. So if everyone can go ahead and do that now, so go to your Facebook page, write the names down. Get the names out of your phone and get them out of your address book, and you want 20. So go and do that now. We're going to wait. It's going to take 5 minutes, and start writing those down. And then there's 20 you want to write down, the 20 that you know the best. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes, so we'll stop on my clock in 5 minutes time, which will be 7:53. Now the person who gets the most, a little surprise for them, okay? So I don't know what that surprise is going to be. I'll work something out, okay? But you've got to write down, guarantee you're going to need a lot more than 20, okay? So write that down now and put your hand up on the GoToWebinar control panel once you've written that 20 down on a bit of paper. So go for it. And leaders, you may want to help your team to make sure they're doing this and messaging them, things like that, okay? So let's go for that. Let's write that 20 down now. Annette just said she's done her 20 already. Annette, you rock star girl, well done. Hey Crystal, if you can you hear me now? I've just put things, I've muted myself while everyone's writing a list of 20. So we're letting people quickly write that out. So guys, go ahead, keep writing out your list of 20 names. Well done, Bianca, great stuff. So once you've done that, please put up your hand and let us know that you are done. Great stuff, Bianca. Well done, Annette. And leaders, I expect you to be doing this too. So you may be a regional, a national, an executive director. It doesn't matter. I want that list. We're all doing this together. Well done, Sally. So we want that list to be 20 names. So it may be, well done, Shirley. Now they can be leads you've got from marketing efforts. It could be friends. It can be family. It can just be Facebook contacts. Just get those lists. Get that list. Well done, Naomi. Oh, Crystal said to me, she's jumped ahead. She's already sent out 7 messages. Well done, Crystal. And I've just had my dessert brought to me. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's very yummy. Some tart thing. I'm not a tart. Whenever I'm writing out that list of 20 names. What else we got? Well done, Paula. Great job. Well done, Kaylee. Well done, Sally. Well done, Jessica. Well done, Shane. So once you've written out your list of 20, either send me a message, well done, Joanne, or put your hand up. And once you put your hand up, please leave it up, even if I call out your name, because that lets me know where everybody is at. This goes to every leader I have on this call as well. Come on, it's only 20 names. Let's get it done. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Woohoo! There goes the rest of the names, the rest of the hands. Crystal has just booked 3 people for an XFM. Well done, Crystal. Okay, and Shirley just told me she's booked 2 and 5 for the webinar on Wednesday night. Well done, Shirley. Okay, so let me show everybody who likes the idea, okay, of doing what I'm about to show you and getting 3 people booked for an XFM like Crystal just did. You don't get any better than that. Far out. Okay, well, I guess you could if you keep going. Or what Shirley did, which got 2 appointments and 5 people on the webinar. Give us a little wave if you'd like to know how to do that. Okay, well, I'm actually going to ask these girls how they did that. So, Crystal, love, if you can just, love, seriously, I'm sorry. Can you, I've been watching too many, doesn't matter. Can you unmute yourself, Crystal, and just share what you just did?
Hi, James. How are you going?
Good, Crystal. How are you?
Hello? Good. Yeah, I just sent some messages and they couldn't make it to the webinar, so I asked them if they could do me a favour, and they said yes.
So you asked if they could do you a favour and come to an XFM, or would hold an XFM?
I asked them if they could come on the webinar on Wednesday night, and they said they were busy.
Okay.
So then I said, well, I'm free Saturday if you're available for a catch-up.
And they said yes.
Yes.
You've got to love that. And so you're bringing them over to your place and you're going to hold an XFM?
Yes, on Saturday. I am now. That easy, really, isn't it? If you put something out there and they can't do it, then you've got an out, don't you? Because you can go, well, you can't make that one. Can you help me out here?
See, that's it. You gave them an option, and that's the key. And well done, Crystal. And Sean, I know you're there in the background, mate, too. So well done to both of you.
He's busy cooking dinner. Don't interrupt him, James.
You go cook dinner, mate. I just had venison. I get it, too. So it's like But what I love that you guys did, what you did there, Crystal, was that you said, well, you can't make one, so let's do another. And that's thinking on your feet. So everyone get that. What just happened there is important. You might think, I've got to get them on the webinar. No, you can actually go a different direction and get them on something else, okay? Get it through an XFM or an appointment or whatever. Well done,
People
Crystal.
generally don't like to say no twice. They can't think of an excuse quick enough.
That's right. Oh, so good. You know, Crystal, I'm going to be after handing over our training webinar to you guys. I love it. Well done. Okay, Shirley, I'm going to ask you. Shirley, hopefully, where are you? You're on there somewhere. I know you are. Hold on. Where are you, Shirley? Shirley, can you oh, I've got to unmute yourself myself. Okay. Hey, Shirley.
Hi, James.
Okay, so you just booked. So I did the same. You got 2 appointments and 5 for the webinar. So what did you do?
I just actually followed up some of my older prospects who never got back to me, and I asked them if they would be interested in having a phone conversation. They were more than happy to do that, and a few of them were a little bit iffy, but I said to them, look, with the Yummy Mummy, or the business, I should say, they wanted to be on the webinars on Wednesday night because they were just interested in business, and yeah, they just went for it. And one lady saying, can you talk to me now, please? Can we have a talk now? And I'm like, no, I'm on a webinar.
Hey, that's really good. Well done, because when you're not available, it forces them to go, oh, okay, well, her time is valuable. When you place value on your time, they place value on your time. So yes. Well done, Shirley. Now, so obviously you gave them a couple of options, webinar or just a phone conversation. Either one works.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Shirley.
Thanks, James.
Okay, so guys, this is what we're going to do. If you look on can everyone see on the GoToWebinar control panel where you've been raising your hand and putting that down, you'll also see an area that's got chat on it. Okay, on that area that says chat, you'll see little chat messages there. Can you all hit the hand button when you can see the chat area, and you'll see a little link, brilliant, okay? So it's on the GoToWebinar control panel, okay? And when you can see it, I want you to actually say hi. Just type in hi in the chat box for me. So let's just go ahead and do that. Just type in hi, and that and I'll just say it's down here. Oops, I'll count here. Down here. Okay. Okay, everyone's found the questions box, but you should be able to see a chat box as well. Is there a chat box on it? Maybe it doesn't, everyone can't see that, maybe. Okay, all right. So I'll put it, okay, no chat box. Okay, I don't know. Let me just quickly see if I can cancel. And just quickly, preferences. You can probably all see my screen. Chat. When it is arrived. Okay. No. Okay. No, you can't see a chat box. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want everybody. So I'm going to send to all. Okay. Now I've just sent you all a link. Did you see a link that sends you to Facebook? Did everyone see that? Just give me a little link. In the chat box. Shirley got it. Did everyone else get it in your chat box where you all said hello? Great. Okay, click on that link, and that's going to take you to Facebook, which actually has the script on it. Okay. Now that script is this one here, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to send that script to those people on your list. Okay. And then you're going to send a really simple text. And this is the way the text is going. This is what Shirley just did. It's what Sarah just did. If you can't click on it, maybe copy and paste, or go to Facebook and come into the A-Team webinar. So let me just come back here. Okay, so you come here to the A-Team, go into the A-Team group. and then you go over to Files, you scroll down here to Webinar Script Invitation. Really, really simple. Okay, Webinar Script Invitation, you'll find it there. So now you're going to set, this is the process. You're going to send a text invitation. You confirm that they can, and you confirm they can make the webinar, confirm they register, arrange a time immediately after the webinar to talk, and do it as a three-way call with your mentor or your upline, and then add them to your business group, okay, which is the team group. Okay, this is what you're going to do. So I want you to come down here, and I just want you to start inviting people. Now, if you're on Facebook, okay, then you can, and you want to chat with your friends over here in your Facebook group, you can pretty much just go, you know, take copy, right, and then start opening up everyone's messages down here. Okay, you can start going through all of your friends on Facebook and start sending messages. So here's what you're going to do. I want you to start connecting with your friends. Say, hey, are you around? The whole purpose is going to be taking those friends and those contacts that you have, whether they're on your phone or whether they're on Facebook, and you're going to start sending a very simple message. You're going to go, hey, are you around? They're going to say, sure. You say, great question. Can you be in front of your computer at 8 p.m. Wednesday night? They say, yes. Then you say, we're doing an overview of what we do, how we make money saving the lives of children using text messaging, Facebook, and XFM, so I'd love to invite you. We already have over 100 people registered, so slots are filling fast. Can you do this for me? A really simple request, and they'll say yes or no, and what's it all about? And so look, great, go to this link now and register so you reserve your spot. If they ask what's it about, just say, look, it's all explained on the webinar. I'm busy at the moment. I'm actually on a webinar, so I can't waste a lot of time. I can't talk right now. Just go to this webinar, excuse me, go to this link and register. So it's not going to cost you anything to do that. Just go ahead and do it. If they ask what's it all about, I'm busy at the moment. I'm actually on a webinar, so I can't chat. Okay? Just so start doing that. So this is what you want to do. Those names you wrote down, you want to start connecting with them. Now, if you have a client that you want to connect with and you want to invite, so you've got a client who's a prospect or you're getting along with them, then you scroll down here and you invite the client to the business web. Hi, something has just happened with Benetech, and I need to tell you about it. Are you available to talk? And they respond. First, I need to ask you a question. If you could get paid to lose weight, would you at least be open to find out how? They're going to say yes. You say, just follow this system. It's really, really simple. If you have questions, get back to us, okay? Now, you've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes to send out a minimum of 10 messages, whether it's by text or whether it's by Facebook message. This is what you're going to say. It's all here, and we're here to help you. So if you get somebody who has a question, you get somebody who throws a curly one at you, this is your chance to ask, what do I do? It's the perfect place for you to ask. Okay, so who's ready to go? Give us a little wave if you're ready to go. Who's a little bit scared first? Give us a little wave if you're a little bit nervous, and it's okay to be nervous. Great. That's natural. It means you're a human being. Fantastic. Guess what? You're sending messages and texts to these people all of the time. Okay, it's what you do. Don't worry about it. Just do it anyway. Remember this, action kills fear. Action kills fear. So, best way of getting it done is to get it done. So quick, who's going to be the first one? Quick, who's already sent out a text message? Who's already sent a message? Give us a little wave if you've sent a message, or send me a little thing if you've already sent a message. Come on, guys, who's going to be the first one? Well done, Bianca. Sarah, rockstar. Go, girl. Go, girl. Well done, Leo. Fantastic. Well done, Paula. Awesome. Great job, Kaylee. Annette said she just said 8. Well done. Fantastic. Shane, rockstar, mate. Well done. Come on, guys. Keep going. When somebody hits 3, who's already done 3? A minimum of 3. Give us a wave if you've done 3 already. Come on. I saw a hand go up there a second ago. I missed it. Someone was really fast. Paula, well done. Sally, great job. Leanne, great job. Come on, guys. We are going to fill up this webinar. Let's see how many people have registered already. Let's go into the go-to. You keep going. I want to come back to this in just a sec. I want to see who's got the most out. So don't look at your screen. Actually, I'm going to turn off the screen sharing just for a sec. Okay, so that you can't see what I'm looking at. That way you don't get lost, if you know what I mean. I just want you to be focusing on sending text messages. Who sent 5? Remember, your goal is 20. Okay, 20. Let's get it done. 20 text messages. Wow. We have 160 people registered for the webinar on Wednesday night. 160. I'll show you how rockstar crazy is that. 160 people registered already. Okay. Sometimes what happens is they'll register one week, they don't make it, but they come the next week. Okay? It's amazing what happens. So get on this. 160. Don't let your friends, don't let the people you know miss out. Who's already done 5? Give us a wave if you've done 5 text messages so far. Give us a wave. Well done, Kaylee. Well done. Come on, guys. Minimum. Who's done a minimum of 5? I bet some have actually done a lot more than 5. But well done, Bianca. Great job. Great job. Well done. Fantastic. Who's done over 5 so far? Okay, I'll stop talking. I'm getting told to stop talking because you're sending text messages. Well done. I'm so proud of you guys. Remember, this is your script. Who sent around a minimum of 10 text messages to either prospects or clients so far? Minimum of 10. Kaylee, you are kicking butt, girl. Proud of you. Kate, go girl. You know, Kate, you have so many clients you could bring onto this webinar. Upgrade them. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Fantastic. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's get it done. How many can you get out in 3 minutes? Okay, well done, team. Keep going. 2 minutes. Don't let time pass you by. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Okay, this is you. This is your future. These are your dreams. Do not let this opportunity to change your life pass you by. But think about it further. Think about the people you're getting started, the people you're inviting. They have dreams as well. Okay, what could they do? Come on. Come on, team. Come on, team. If I hadn't started this with this when I first got started, we would have just totally owned the world. This is your chance. Come on, team. 1 minute to go. Okay, well done. Keep going. You don't need to stop now, okay, but this is the time we allocated this. I just had a great question from, from Joanne. She goes, when I send this message, something has just happened with Mannatech and you and I need to tell you about it. Are you available to talk? She's getting a response of what's wrong. Should I change it to something? And I said, well, yes, but no. Okay, the reason you don't want to change it is you're just looking for a response. Any response will do so that you can talk to them. But the way that you respond is, no, it's something exciting. It's actually good news. Okay, and remember, we're inviting people. So the next part of this, guys, is to be speaking with your upline leader, with your mentor about what do you do next. Now, who actually got some people say yes? Give us a little wave if you've got people to say yes and they're coming on the webinar for Wednesday night. Let me see. You've got hands coming up. Well done, Bianca. Well done, Annette. Well done. Fantastic. Come on, guys. Who got people, who invited people and have actually got people that are saying yes. They'll be there on the Wednesday night. Sarah, proud of you. Well done. Shirley, proud of you. Well done. Okay, this is what it's about. Now imagine that your team do this. Imagine what would happen if you had 5 of your team on this webinar. What would happen if you had 10 of your team on this webinar? What would happen if your entire team was on this webinar and you're driving them to this opportunity webinar, or as Crystal and Shirley did, a one-on-one or an XFM? Would things change for you? Give us a little wave if you can see how powerful it would be to have 5 of your team on this webinar with you doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So who else got someone coming on the webinar on Wednesday night? Who got someone say, yep, I'll be there, yep, all right, I'll do this. Well done. Leo, you rock star, man. Well done, well done. Kaylee, you rock, girl, seriously. Fantastic. Who's pretty excited? Now, I want you to give me who's excited after what they've just seen, okay? That all of a sudden you've gone, oh, this works. This is okay. I can do this. Well done. Okay, so this is what this webinar is all about. It's about getting people active, getting people moving. We could keep going, and I believe it or not, I've often thought that we should just do, this should be our weekly webinar. This should be it, where we all just come together. I'm actually going to do it next week. We're just going to cut the beginning part to 15 minutes. Then we're going to have 45 minutes of this. Imagine what would happen, okay, with your team if everyone was doing things like that. I'm proud of you. Taya, well done. Well done, well done, well done. All right, everyone, we have our next webinar that starts in just over 10 minutes, less than 15 minutes, okay? I want some stories. And if you have done this, right, and you've got someone who Script for when they say they can't make it Wednesday night. Okay, so if they say they can't make it Wednesday night, just say, okay, great, what about, so which night best suits you, Thursday or Saturday morning? Just give them 2 other options that work for you. And they'll just say, okay, which one best works for you? This is your script. If they can't make it Wednesday night, then what you respond is, okay, which time best works for you? Thursday night, okay, you figure out 2 times that work personally, that are your best times, right? And then give it back to them, Thursday night or Saturday morning. They'll come back with a response. You say, great, okay, I'll give you a call then. And then what you do is you want to get one of your upline, your mentors, to support you in that. So you go to your first upline leader if they're available. If they're not available, go to the next one. If they're not available, go to the next one. Someone in your upline is available to help you. Okay, Naomi did that. I'm going to unmute Naomi. She talks a lot, so we like to keep her muted. So, Naomi, could you unmute for a sec? I know, sorry, I shouldn't have been cheeky like that, but I had to have some fun. So, is that what you were thinking with what I just said there?
Yeah, absolutely. Just someone asked because a mum just said it's a bad time, they might be putting the kids to bed. So that's great. We could say maybe we could do it in the day once the kids are down and organise a 3-way call and send them to the presentation like our normal script. But it's great because it's just a way to start conversation and to if they can't make it Wednesday, then we can give another time to make it.
Absolutely. Well done. Thank you, Naomi. But like as Naomi just said, everyone, it's just another way of starting a conversation. And you know what? You're all alive. You know it. You survived. You survived. And now what you can say to your team when they come on this webinar is, you'll live. It's okay. I'll be there with you. You'll survive. It won't kill you. I've done it. I did it, because you want to be able to, you want to be the example to your team. That's really that simple. You want to be the example to your team. And now you are, because you did this. Well done, everyone. Proud of you. Keep going with those texts. Set yourself a goal. How many more will you do in the next 30 minutes? I'll see you on the next webinar. So set yourself a goal. How many will you do in the next 30 minutes? Speak to you soon. Bye.